Basque dancing comes from a tiny country in northern Spain called Euskadi, or the Basque Country. This country has a population of about 2 million people that thrive in their heritage and celebrate it daily. One major way that Basques celebrate their heritage is by practicing their famous dancing. There are various dances and they all originate from a province within the country. Boise, Idaho has the largest percentage of Basques in America, where we have the Oinkati Basque dancers of Boise. Basques began immigrating to the United States in search for new opportunities in the 19th and 20th centuries, specifically during the gold rush of 1849. They brought along their food, music, language, and specifically their dancing with them to the new lands. The history of the dancing has made a huge influence on the generations of today's Basque dancers. Basque dancing has become so popular that almost any age can partake in this wonderful activity. Dancing is one of the distinguishing features of Basque culture. Progressively freed from the practices with which it was traditionally associated, today's performers provide a new path: roots, integration, social cohesion, and togetherness. Many Basque dancing steps originated from ballet, like the common dance step called pas de basque in French, meaning step of the Basque. Hialdi is a word meaning festival, and it occurs every 5 years in Boise, Idaho. People from all over the world come to participate, whether they are Basque or not. Many dance groups perform, including local ones from Idaho, groups from surrounding states, and even groups from the Basque Country travel over. The dance groups in America and the Basque Country know each other well and often plan trips to visit each other during times of festivals and special occasions. My great-grandmother was lucky enough to have the great Jimmy Gisaro play at her 90th birthday party, which was his last performance. Jimmy was an extraordinary accordion player for the Oinkati dancers and dedicated his life to Basque music and culture until he passed away at the age of 84 in December of 2004. He served in World War II in the Navy, where his accordion traveled with him. There, he learned to play other types of modern music. Although Jimmy's roots never moved far from the Treasure Valley, the impact of his music has extended over 3 continents and has touched thousands of people. Jimmy formed a 40-year partnership with Domingo Ansadegui, who also played accordion and pandero. Thanks to Jimmy, the Oinkatis have now performed all over the world and are following in his footsteps. The word espata means sword and is used in men's dances. The dances have movements to resemble battle with attack and retreat choreography. The specific dance that it is used in is called espata joko nagusia. The red and white wooden stick is called a leisaka stick, used during the leisaka ko danza, which is generally performed during the celebration of San Fermin. An ustaichiki arku hoop is red, white, and green and is often used in the dance ustaichiki by the girls. Ustaichiki means little hoop. Another prop used is the wooden arku or hoop, which is the focal point of the mixed arco danza from the region of Gipuzkoa. This wooden hoop can also be used in the mixed male and female Gorolari danza from the region of Vizcaya, Spain. A wicker basket with cloth fish is used in the women's dance called matelota. It originated from the region of Lapurdi and reflects how the region relied on the harvest of fish. These small wooden sticks are held in different patterns by both female and male dancers performing the makil danza. This dance came from the Lapurdi region, which it traditionally was performed by men. However, in cases where women outnumbered the men, certain dances, including the makil, have been adapted to all-female presentations. Costumes for Basque dancing vary on the dance that is being performed and the region it is from. One other factor is the age of the dancers. They can have very different costumes based on their gender as well. In 1960, 7 Boise Basques met the Oinkari dancers from Donostia, or San Sebastian, when visiting the Basque Country for the first time. They became friends, went touring with them, and learned the dances during the summer. When returning back to Boise, they created the Oinkari dancers in appreciation for the lovely summer they spent in Donostia. Upon their return, they began practicing and made their debut at the annual Sheepherders Ball in 1960. What makes Basques extremely different is the fact that they are from Spain, but they are neither Spanish or French. Although you are typically either Spanish Basque or French Basque, it just depends where your family came from. Even though it seems that there is not a huge population of Basques in the world, they are often hidden in plain sight and may just be right beside you. Thanks to the attachment Basques like to show towards their culture, a rich and spectacular repertoire of traditional dance has been preserved,